Hey y'all, and welcome to Jayla's page. We have another episode here, and I got the motherfucking legend, the one and only, you guys. The one and only. Who I got here, baby?
Hey man, it's your boy Rico Strong.
I got the fucking Rico Strong here with me. How dope is that? This is long overdue. Not just the interview, but this collab. I know my fans have been asking for this since like my first year in porn. It was just, I need you with Rico. I need you to get with Rico. When are you gonna get with Rico? And finally,
We here.
we are here. And he is such a busy man, but I got him to slow down a little bit for Jayla.
I'm gonna make some time for you. That's always. I'm glad to do that.
I hella appreciate that.
You're important.
Yeah, oh, you are too, love, and I definitely appreciate your time. So tell us a little bit about you. How long you been in porn?
Oh man, coming up on 20 years.
Coming up on fucking on camera for 20 years. You still enjoy it?
Yeah, it's a lot of newness to it now, so it's a lot different from, when I first started.
Okay.
It's so much has changed over the years. Just even now, we're like here now doing interviews.
Right.
Like we have the platforms that we can speak on and talk, because usually they just think porn stars is just holes.
Right.
And utensils. So, I mean, I love it and enjoy it because there's so many new people you get to reach out to and work with now that at one point in time they frowned upon on porn, and other times you didn't have a way to speak to them or talk to them. So that's the good thing about social media, and then the content creators and people coming into it now that was in different fields like yourself. You was nowhere near this field before you came in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So things change, and now it's like we evolve.
Exactly.
And stuff, and it's like, and even now with the content creating, it brought a lot of the retired porn stars back with the big fan bases that was like, you know what, because we got tired of the industry or certain things that was going on in the industry we didn't like anymore, and it's like, oh well, now we got platforms and ways where we could do it ourselves.
Absolutely.
And have fun, because I mean, with the mainstream industry, we probably would have never got put together.
Completely
or
understand.
if you would have got in because of how they work and with the white folks, how they do.
I completely understand. What I will always say is I absolutely 100% will always respect the ones in the industry before us, because y'all paved the way for and had to deal with
all of that shit.
Like y'all like kind of smoothed it out for us.
Yeah.
Like all the bullshit, all the testing hiccups, all the not getting paid rights, all the mismatched collabs, and
it was just it's a lot of there's so much of that shit that went on over the years that we didn't even have any control over.
Exactly.
Especially with people that you wanted to work with, or
exactly.
companies you wanted to work for. It was either the agents picking it or the directors picking you, putting you with this girl, and certain things happen around these people, and the money shit was always a thing, because sometimes you tuck your tail and humble yourself to make the certain money that you need, but then everybody doesn't have that know in them. Like me, I'm a no type nigga. That's why the porn industry has loved me, but then they've hated the fuck out of me too, because I'm gonna speak up.
Right.
If it's something I don't want to do, I'm not gonna do it. If I'm not comfortable with it, I'm not gonna allow it. If it's shit that I see that's going on set, I'm a check a nigga. Like, I've seen niggas be too aggressive with girls in certain senses, and I can tell she's in pain, and the director ain't stopping it, and I'm like, come on, cut man. So, hey nigga, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pull you back and get you off. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the director should handle stuff like that. It's just like the little things that over the years I've seen where people never spoke up about or did anything about the racism. They never talked about that. A lot of the performers in porn, black performers, are yes niggas, I call them. They yes niggas. You know what I'm saying? They house niggas. You know what I'm saying? They just, okay, Massa, whatever you say, you put some pussy in the face.
Right.
Okay, it's like, I've had many companies hit me and be like, okay, well, Rico, we want to shoot you. Cool, my rate $1,500. They like, oh, well, we pay our male talent $500. Well, then I'm not your male talent. Well, we pay all our male talent the same. Well, all male talent isn't the same. They don't bring the same value. They don't bring the same thing. So it's like, you got to do that. And that's what I started to stand on, about 15 years ago, to start making black men get paid in porn. I was one of the first ones to say no. Besides me and Prince, we was like, if you ain't chopping us over 1,000, use the niggas who gonna fail. Because the dudes that's taking 3 to 5 is the ones that's trying to do 2-3 scenes a day. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the extras and all the stuff and not making no money. So when it's like, why would I lower myself down when I can do one scene and make what you made for 3?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So there's always a lot of that shit.
And the male talents are worth that. Porn is kind of a.
Some are.
It's not. I'm not saying porn is a woman's industry, but a lot of people are here to see the women.
Yeah.
But we can't do what we do without y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can't see me gag on a dick if I don't have one. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's dope that you guys are stood up for what was right, got y'all money, because like this is what we're here for. We're here to like make a living and to have some fun doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Entertain people, and we deserve to get cashed out for that.
Damn sure, cuz. Like with me, it was a big thing for me too for the women, especially with black women in porn. I always wanted them to be seen in a better light and to get their money, because black porn was kind of frowned upon, but it's needed so much.
Right.
So like a lot of times, the way I work and perform is always to glorify the girl and her beauty more. And the essence of that, yes, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her and it's gonna come with everything we can do, but it's about her. My presence is gonna be seen, but it's more about the girl. And a lot of dudes don't get that because they be so busy trying to get their nut off or this or that, and they worried about them over either making the girl come, showing her angles, making sure she's positioned right, et cetera, et cetera. And that was kind of one of the things that was always good for me, because I wanted to shine light on the girls. Like when I did my movie, when I first found Pinky, I did Rico Strong's Red Bones. I put Pinky on cover because nobody was really putting big booty light skinned girls on covers, and niggas wasn't calling girls Red Bones back in 2007. I was, because I'm like, light skinned women. Then I did a movie called Hella Butt. I put Pinky on that because, you know, she from the Bay. You from the Bay, shout out to the Bay. I've been saying hella way back then.
Yeah.
I knew about that in 2007, 8, but that's how I think for the culture.
Right.
But a lot of niggas don't do that. They didn't think like that to, you know, niggas want to be on the cover. I don't want to be on the cover. Put the girl on the cover. Show her off. Get the other girls that aren't being seen. Show them off. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it can be, my name's gonna do what it do. Mm-hmm. But it's about the girl. It's about bringing, you know, the ethnicity.
Okay.
Of the urban to porn and showing that light of things. Like when I did a movie called The Black Mama. That's what I called my dick. It was, you know, it goes to the black's most scariest snake in the world. So it's like things, little simple shit like that, how people don't think. Back then, I was thinking like that. Yeah. And I always wanted that to be important, to show, you know, the blackness of the side, because they always gonna glorify the other side.
Got you.
You know?
You're absolutely right. Do you see yourself stopping anytime soon?
I don't know, man. I'm honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm so far back off of it. Like I really just only strictly do content. I haven't shot for a company in almost a year. Got you.
Have you ever been signed with an agency though?
No. Well, look, I'm lying. I did one time, but it just wasn't for me. I was already like 8-9 years in my career and already was big, but then I just wanted to get some more work with some other companies that I didn't have in touch with. But then it became a problem because the agent was trying to get money from people that I already was working for. And they're like, well, we've been shooting Rico for 5-7 years. We're not gonna pay agency fee for Rico. And this became a thing. And then I was getting scenes that she wanted money from scenes that she didn't book. So it was a thing. I'm like, you know what, I don't need an agent. They're gonna call me and do what we're gonna do.
Completely, you know? It just wasn't for you.
It just wasn't for me. I had already had 5 contracts in porn. Like it just wasn't, I didn't need an agent.
Gotcha. If a mainstream Brazzers, let's start with Brazzers. Okay. Brazzers call you today. We need you, 1 year. $500,000 contract. You taking it?
It would have to be some stipulations in there, but it would be something definitely to think about. I've worked for Brazzers before many times. I've loved them. They're here in Vegas, but I ain't shot for them in 3 years. I'll tell you about that. It's kind of odd, but if they were to call, I would definitely, you know, look over and say something what they would be able to offer me, what I'd be able to direct, what benefits, you know, things will come with it. But it would definitely be something to think about. I wouldn't just say no to it.
Completely understand. So do you prefer content creating over mainstream?
Yes.
Now, why?
I just love the freedom of it.
Okay.
I love the freedom of it, of the content creating, because it's more about who I want to work with and who wants to work with me. And we get to be in our own space, in our own light. We on our time. We on nobody else's time. You know what I'm saying? It's just more natural. And then we own it. Which is the number one thing.
And then we own it. Absolutely.
So I'm always going to go more towards the content, because now I see that other back end money, the money that continuously goes. You know, I'm never going to knock what mainstream porn did for me and what I did for it. But I love it. I'll take the check, but I'm loving the content scene now because it's in my hands and it's in the girls' hands to do what we want to do.
If a new content creator is, you know, up and coming, and you see her, she's doing her thing, she's outside, what do you look for in a woman that wants to shoot with you?
I'm very attentive to girls and stuff coming in the porn, looking out. I like the beauty, sexuality, and then I just have to talk to a person and see what they own. Always look at followers and count and see their traffic. Like, a girl's brand new, but she's extremely beautiful. I want to try to help her brand. A lot of girls come to me now and be like, Rico, will you shoot with me? And I'll be like, yeah, and they see, all you gotta do is come do a scene. They be like, well, shit, I went from 2,000 followers, now I'm at 12,000 in 2 weeks. Like, what happened? It's because they was nosy. It's like a lot of girls, the content creators, they just think because they putting a dick in the camera and they fucking it and sucking it, that people always want to see that, which they do, but then when you put a name on it or some type of foundation and a fan base behind it, it's a lot more. Because, like you said, people have been begging for years for you to work with me. Mm-hmm. It's like Rico, but you work with great people like Don and Rob Piper and other people I've seen you work with. It's like great names, and what's his name? You work with him a lot. He's really good pressure. People, but they still want to see that. They want to see how that happens and what's that going to compare to, what's it going to do. We all want to, we all want to see. So that's the good thing. But with the new girls, I do pay trades.
Okay.
With some new ones.
Okay.
If you don't have like really no followers, but you're beautiful and I see attraction, okay, look, I'll talk to you, see if I can help you. Okay, tell me what you want to do. And it's like, okay, cool, well, all right, you front me this much amount of bread. Then I'm gonna give you the promotion, I'm gonna give you the scene, I'm gonna give you the this, to that to get you where you need to be. And some girls, these new girls, a lot of them are cocky, like, I ain't paying no nigga. All right, hey, that's on you, baby, they do your thing. Or telling me I gotta pay them. Like, I get that shit like, girl, you got 1,200 people. You know what I'm saying, on your page. I got 180,000. You telling me what I got to do for you?
Right.
Okay. All right, mama.
I will say, like, a lot of people get, like, the game kind of twisted backwards. I will say I have never not paid for a promotion. Mm-hmm. Even today, I pay for a promotion. I pay for a promotion for my Twitter. I pay for a promotion for my Instagram. I do content trades. And if someone was to ask, let's say someone has a bigger fan base than me and he's like, hold on, little mama, fair exchange ain't no robbery, but right. I'm more established than you, have a bigger fan base than you, Mm-hmm. This is my fee, I should say.
Yeah.
I would have absolutely no problem paying that fee.
That's because you a boss. The rest of these bosses, man, you don't even get what they be.
And I'm here to say, paying for your career is how you get ahead. I don't know anyone in this business that isn't putting back into what we're doing in some kind of way. Like, you have to put back to move forward. So he's giving you options, ladies. He's saying if you want to work with him, you're up and coming, you can pay his fee and he'll work with you and help you boost your career also. Right. Or if you already doing your thing and your numbers is talking like his numbers is talking, y'all might can work something out.
Communication is key, man. All of this is a simple conversation. I just had a little bit of an argument with a girl the other day about trying to work with her. And she was like, well, you need to pay my fee and to get me out there. I was like, well, look, I said, I don't really pay fees to work with girls. I mean, you're beautiful. I think you're very unique and everything is great, but you're new. I mean, yeah, you got about 30,000 followers. Okay, that's cool. But I look at your numbers on OnlyFans. You got about 4,000 likes. Okay, cool. Even still, how about this? When you come to Vegas, I don't know, I'm gonna book your flight, I'm gonna cover your room and your food while you're here, and then when you come, do a photo shoot and you do the scene. Cool. How about that? And then we still get to work in the traffic. I think I'm gonna spend 1,000 before I get there. What are you spending 1,000 on? If I'm covering all of that, all you gotta do is bring yourself and it's just gonna happen.
It is gonna happen.
And it was still an issue. And then I went right on Twitter, seen her already talking about it. Like, this new emotional shit with the content. Some of the content creator girls, they get emotional. You try to have a conversation with you. I got another girl blocked me the other day because she was playing with my time. And you like, well, you didn't hit me back to see if you still wanted to work. You're here. You're here now. Well, yeah, well, hey, you still want to do this, do that? Well, it's just bullshit. Oh, and then she blocked me. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, so that is what we go through in this business.
Everybody's emotional.
We deal with a lot of different personalities. We deal with a lot of back and forth. Everyone's not on the same page about everything. Right. Everyone feels like they should be communicated and talked to a certain way. And I don't know. It's a crazy business. But some collabs are actually dope, work out, smooth, just, start to finish, easy. There is those ones, but you got to get to those. It takes getting through some bullshit.
Some bullshit.
You gonna
go through some bullshit
to get to the good collab.
Because trust me, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I've been living in Vegas for 12 years. You know how many girls live here in Vegas that I haven't worked with? That live here. and I've reached out to them to work, at least 10 I've reached out to work with. And I look up and see them working with niggas that flew into town. I'd be like, all right, I don't even have nothing to say to them no more. I already reached out, you did that, okay, you on bullshit. I don't have time for that. So it's like, I ain't hard up.
I completely understand. You gonna work regardless.
I ain't shot it, like I said, I ain't even shot a scene in 2023. But we in March. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, this your first scene this year?
Mm-hmm.
I got the first, this is gonna be the highlight. I got the first scene of 2023. How excited is that? Because I know you said, like when I was looking for us to shoot, you said you had did a scene in December.
Yeah.
And just been chilling, huh?
Yeah, the last one scene I did was with Miss Yummy.
Oh.
Shot-town. You know, had some big buns on me.
That,
you know,
so.
I'm like a big booty slave.
I was gonna say ass or titties?
Face.
So don't come ugly is what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm a face nigga, man. Like a girl could be skinny, but she's beautiful when she has sex appeal. I take it. She could be thick. I'll take it. I like that. I like face though. I love smiles.
Okay.
You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Now, to me, all the other shit is extra. Just extra toys to play with. There's a lot of ass to play with, some titties to play with, but if I can't really look at you like that and be into that motion, it's like, you know. And most niggas think like, just bend over, put a face down. That's when niggas hit anything. I'm like, girl, let me get your ugly ass off my face.
Oh no, not get your ugly ass out my face.
I ain't the best looking nigga, but I say I'm ugly handsome. So
I heard you say that before, and that is so funny.
I'm ugly handsome. I just stay well grown. You know,
whatever,
like a big
Rico.
Ninja Turtle.
Whatever, Rico. So, what's your favorite sexual position?
Oh man, probably gonna have to say cowgirl.
Is it?
Yeah. You notice, you ever watching any of my scenes, I usually finish in cowgirl because I love to. I invented that move, the jackhammer, where I hang off the shit. So it's like the ass goes up, and the ass coming down, I'm coming up, and it's like.
Are we gonna give them that today?
We definitely got to give them that with that ass. We definitely got to do the cowgirl with the hang off. You know, they know me for that. The jackhammer, baby. That's the.
I don't know. I'm not as young as I used to be. We'll see what these.
Me neither. We're gonna see what these knees doing in here. You see us? Look, we just thought about that. Should be like,
he will have to stretch before this.
We ain't lightweights in here.
Yeah, it's definitely some heavy hitters.
We some big babies. I got a little baby belly now.
You know, I'm juicy everywhere, but
yeah, hella juicy. Hella juicy. Okay, I'm still on camera. My bad. Hella juicy.
No worries. He already knows what's about to happen next, so we definitely about to wrap this up. So Rico, tell my viewers where they can find you at. Like, what's your Twitter? What's your OnlyFans?
Well, my Twitter is It's Me Rico Strong. ITZ Me Rico Strong all together, and my OnlyFans is the same thing. ITZ Me Rico Strong all together. I am currently off of Instagram right now. I've been off of it since October, just taking a mental break from it, and they disabled my page. So I gotta get a new one. I will eventually. Facebook is more personal. I don't have a Rico Strong Facebook. My Facebook is for my personal friends and like my hood niggas and shit like that.
Gotcha.
I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Tag, TikTok, none of that. So if you see any of them pages, they not me until I announce it fully. Right now I'm just on Twitter and OnlyFans.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna have the link here down below, like I do all my other videos. And I'm gonna have his links up as he's saying it, of course, like I do in all my videos. Yeah. But yes, definitely follow his work. 20 years in, so of course he has his Pornhub, his X videos. I know you've seen Rico. Everyone's seen Rico.
Search the GOAT, man.
Right.
Rico Strong. Just search it. You got to make sure you stay in tune for this beautiful queen that is doing amazing things. And there's more to come. You know what I'm saying? She repping the Bay.
Absolutely.
Real tough. You know, we real West Coast out here.
Real West Coast.
You know, I'm a Cali nigga too, just an East Side Long Beach nigga. You know,
East Side Long Beach. And LA and the Bay is two different worlds, but we lock the fuck in.
We lock the fuck in when we outside of LA and the Bay. We in Vegas. We from Vegas. No, we not.
No,
we
from
not.
Cali. Say that. We lock the fuck in. You know what I'm saying?
I be on mine.
But yeah, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Please follow him. Like and subscribe here if you haven't. You know where to find us and what we do when we do what we do. You know how I close out this shit. Gotta get to work. So it's Rico Strong. You can check out our video on his page. Y'all have a good one. Thank you. Mwah.